Today I want to show you a safe and consistent way how you can make money in Escape from Tarkov. Just follow my advices during this live raid and let's go, don't waste any time. Dear comrades, Ivan the German is back, glad to have you here, and today I want to show you a pretty safe way how you can make money in Escape from Tarkov. And this is a live raid, so we will face, or maybe not, have to compete against other PMCs, and hopefully we can get Sherman. We are playing on Woods, and Woods is my recommendation if you want to make money in a consistent way. So right now we are at the new village in the new area, or let's say in the newer part of Woods. And of course this one is a pretty good loot area if you want to try to get loot from the houses. But it can be a little bit boring. But if you are really afraid of PvP, or if you really want to take your time, this area over here is pretty good. But with this spawn I try to get Sturmen or the overview of the camp first. It's not the safest way how you can play on Woods, but it's a decent way how you can grab some good loot early on or some player kills. Of course this is a loot run video, but I want to show you my personal way how I play Woods right now, because the big benefit from Woods actually is that the players, or it seems that other players, are a little bit under geared. That means they have low type of armor, level 3, level 4, some basic helmet like the 6B47, some Mosins like bolt action rifles, or some SKS and all of that. So if you have a decent Sturmgewehr, which is an assault rifle, so my Sturmgewehr is an MDR, and the MDR is a pretty basic, pretty easy to use weapon. It's suppressed because I think especially on Woods or on every map in Escape from Tarkov, suppressed weapon, or to have a suppressed weapon, is a big benefit, and it's really important because every additional noise you make is an additional information for your opponent. Of course right now you can sprint a little bit because you want to get as fast as possible to the sawmill, to the camp, which is, I would say, the main area of Woods. With patch 12.11 they've changed how Sturmen is, or how Sturmen reacts on Woods. That means his positioning is different. I think it's better right now because he's not in the middle of the camp. He's a little bit outside in the forest, close to the tent where you can grab some USBs, or close to the new pile, or to the old pile of woods, which is right in front of me. So I think right now Sturmen is a little bit easier to kill. So as you can see right now, this area over here is pretty good first spot, because you can see player over here, you can see player over here. It is decent. Try not to get into the camp from this side. Try not to run down immediately from this area, because it's a pretty open area, almost no cover. And I would try to run a little bit around, because some other player can come from the old area. And as you can hear, we have shots at the scav house. So if you run straight from this direction into the camp, you would be in the crossfire, and that means you would die pretty easy. So right now, from the spawn we had, I want to check out if Sturmen is here. If not, we will start with our loot run. I think we have outskirts as an extraction point, that's right. So our spawn is it's one of the worst IMO for Woods, because if you are not interested in the village, this spawn is pretty bad. Because your outskirts extract is down there, but you have the new Emacom camp, which is in the old area, and plenty more options to loot. So yeah, we have to figure out what we can do. But first of all, we have to get some informations. And it seems like Sturmen is not here. And I tried to get the Suppressor shack, which is my call for this wooden shack, close to the outskirts extraction point and to the scav house, because the loot down there is pretty good. You can find a lot of different suppressors, weapon attachments, GP NVGs and all of that. And it's one of the most not looted spots in Tarkov, and I do not know why. But it's worth. It's definitely worth. So let's check our environment first. Okay, we have some shots at the outskirts area. So my recommendation for you guys is don't push into fights if you don't have to. Okay, they've looted it. Wow, nice. So they're fighting at outskirts. It's obviously, if I am doing a video about loot, this spot is looted. So, but okay, we have to handle that. So as I said, if you're a little bit afraid or not comfortable with loot, don't go in. Okay, I failed that fight. I really failed that fight, Jesus. That was not good. That's not a good start. Shit, he's running away. That was nice. That was good. That was good. That was really good. That was okay. So two kills. And before we take a close look about the loot, we should get comfortable with ourselves first. That means rearm and check our health. So as I said, if you're not comfortable with PvP, try to avoid situations like this. You don't have to go into the fight, but we third-partied two guys, we killed them, and we failed, but we could change the situation and we could win the situation. So that's good. So if you really try to follow the safest way onwards, try to skip this part for yourself, and I will show you what you should do next. But first of all, we should grab our loot because we deserved it. So this is the first guy. ZSH, one shot, I guess. Pretty good. So he had an M700, but he dropped it, I suppose. Nothing special. We will take the black rock. Yeah. 4 more space. So if you have a small backpack, you can grab some rigs even before the raid, and you can boost your inventory space a little bit. So this guy, interesting. Woo! He's a low level 4 armor. Jesus, I need that. Okay, that's interesting. So okay, I have to drop this because I need the 4 armor. Interesting. So don't. That's very interesting, and that explains a lot. That really explains a lot. It's basically bad for this video, but I have an idea. I have a really good idea. So, because we have to come back to this area, because right here it's our extract. I will drop the 4 armor somewhere, like in this area, because I want to show you, of course, what we can loot. And the 4 armor would be in our way. So try to skip this, and we'll continue. So the black rock is pretty decent, because as you can see, we can stash a lot. And right now, let's start with our looting way. Why not kill some scavs if you need them? So let's say you would start here, close to the scav house, close to outskirts. Of course, you should go to the suppressor shack, the wooden shack, however you want to call it, because this area, this small thing, it's worth a lot. From here you can go to the checkpoint, and from the checkpoint to the new area, to the new camp. And that's what we are going to do right now. We killed 2 guys and one of them had another dog tag, so 3 players are dead. Let's keep them alive. They can bring us some information. So if you don't have to kill scavs, you can let them live, or if you want to go for some loot, of course, you can kill them. My ammo is fine, perfect. I will drop the mask. I've ensured it. So, and as always, if you grab some new weapons, check them, of course. As right now, the magazine is empty, so it's useless for us. We are carrying this weapon just for more profit, of course, but I don't have to switch weapons if my MDR runs out. So in German, we would say, wir müssen mehr Beute machen. So we have to grab more loot, guys. We have to grab more loot. Talking about MDR or an assault rifle or your weapon of choice for woods in general, you should bring a weapon with a close range scope, which is really good for fights like we had a couple of minutes ago on Mosen player. And you should bring, I can get him with my normal sights. Oh, there we go. And you should bring some magnifications, which is on woods very, very important. So we killed one guy. Always think about there's another one. There is always another one. That's why you should clear the area first. And that's what I'm talking about. The normal players with Mosens, 6B, 47 helmet. And the big problem on the woods is... find the body. He didn't play it that bad, to be honest. He didn't play it that bad because he tried to flank me. He made everything right. And I was lucky that he didn't land a shot. That's basically it. There we go. Yeah, and there's our Mosen guy. 5.7. Pretty nice. 6B47. Interesting. Let's grab the scope. Yeah. And he made it also right with this rig. This rig is pretty huge. You can stash a lot of different kinds of loot in there. Pretty nice rig. That's huge, dude. Nice. Yeah, why not? All right. So far, so good. It's more crowded than I thought right now, but as I've mentioned it earlier, this or my method to play woods is a little bit more aggressive. It's like I'm running a lot and I try to get fights a lot because, as you can see, I'm confident with my setup and with me in general that I can win some fights because I know how the common players act or react on woods. But I can say it again, if you are not so comfortable, try to take some other paths, like not so obvious straight lines, but you want to be sure or make sure that you find the right locations, like this one. Let's hope it's unlooted, because if not, it would be really embarrassing for me. But as I said, we had a pretty bad spawn, a lot of fights, we won, but that's not the topic of its video. This video should be about how to make some safe and easy profit. And it seems like it's also looted. Come on. Come on, guys. What's going on? But we are not done yet. We are not done yet. Oh yeah, there's a quest where you need some vodka. Of course, grab it. And morphine. Grab it as well. Talking about my Gamma, Grizzly is pretty good. I would really recommend it because you can heal everything with it. Even if some areas are looted, you can make some profit out of it. It's important that you try to survive. That's crucial, believe me, guys. So this area is decent if you have a better spawn or a little bit more luck in terms of population and everything else. Try to go to the bunker next to this area. It's right here, close to the search mission from Prepper, which is this convoy over here, and then you have to go up over there. So, and right there is a bunker, which is also pretty decent. This is our last spot in the new area, and you can spawn in this area. So if you spawn in this area, it's perfect. If you spawn in this area, try to grab the 2 new camps on the hill, and from there go to the checkpoint. Alright. Go to the checkpoint, and from the checkpoint, either go to the sawmill, to the camp, or go to the suppressor shack. Small wooden shack to grab some good loot. No, it's not. So you can find some different tech loot over there. But it seems pretty empty. Yeah, it's looted. Energy saving lamps, you need them for your hideout. You could continue looting that area, but we will skip that. We want to grab some more juicy loot. We are falling a little bit behind. As I said, we are fine with our kills, but I want to show you can make some consistent money. And believe me, guys, that's how I'm making a lot money. Last swipe and this swipe with Sturman. You can grab the SVD. The SVD is pretty amazing right now. You can get the Sturman key cards from Sturman, and he has 2 guards, which have very good loot as well. So woods is really good. And I showed you how to fight on woods. That's very important as well. The fights went pretty good, and yeah, with the fort armor on woods, it's like a little bit insane. But we could win this fight a little bit earlier and better and cleaner. But we survived, and that's basically it. That's very important. So I will run to one more location. It's not the sawmill, it's the new medical camp. If this camp is looted as well, I'm really sorry about that, for this really bad example, but it's a live raid. I just want to show you my path on woods and how you can combine it and how you can fight on woods. Everything is important for a video, in my opinion. Not just show you some offline raids. And you don't have to have the best gear and all of that. I have some level 4 rigs running on woods, like a normal assault rifle. I think the MDR is perfect. I really like the ACOG. Oh, Sniper Scav is still alive. Look at it. Even Sniper Scav is alive. Interesting. And we will go to the sawmill later on, of course, maybe to grab some loot from this area. But again, this is not the safest area. I want to show you the safe and worthy areas which you should go and loot if you have the right spawn, if you have the better rate, and if you have yeah, a little bit more luck. And not only the high-priced items are very likely on woods, it's more that you can grab some quest items like cigarettes, the vodka. It really depends. A lot of tech loot, different tech loot. That's why woods is so good, to make some barter, to make a better progress on your quests. because interchange right now is really crowded. Interchange is like the new labs. Interchange is a hell house right now. So, and another tip, if you have to level up your sniper skill, you can bring a suppressed Mosin or a VPO and you can shoot the scavs with your sniper rifle. We have a golden star spawn over here. I will drop the propane, I don't need it anymore, just took it to show it to you. Alyonka, pretty good. Collect Alyonka and sugar. It's raising in price right now. Lot set is worthless right now, but early on it's pretty good. And we have a better... And an energy saving lamp, you need a lot of them for your hideout. And it seems like we are lucky with this new medical camp. I don't want to go on metal right now. Ooh, it's raining outside. Jesus. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want, guys. And even this, just this camp is so amazing. That's really, really nice. That's why I like wood so much. So what you also can do, just a small tip. If you try to loot, or if you are looting right now, while you're searching, you can reload your magazines. You should use that to save some time. I didn't because I'm bad. Even I have to improve my time while looting. I'm way too slow because I'm thinking too much while looting. And you can find a lot of different opportunities to grab some Salivas in this area. Oh yeah, as you can see right here. Perfect. So let's go back to the extract, because we are... Hello there. Whew. That scared me a little bit. I tried to be nice to you, Mr. Scav. I really tried to be nice. And as you can see, even the Scavs have some decent rigs. And you basically can run without any armor or rig or whatever. Just have a suppressed pistol or sniper or whatever and kill the Scavs on woods. That's basically a good start, to be honest. But because of that, if you have level 4 armor, suppressed assault rifle or SKS or whatever, you have a big advantage. A really big advantage when it comes to fighting. So the other players which we fight a couple of minutes ago made a big mistake. They took every fight. So you don't have to take every fight in Tarkov. Tarkov is not about fighting. Tarkov is about surviving. And Tarkov is about to make profit. Of course you can fight in Tarkov with every weapon in every situation. It really depends what you want to achieve or what to do in an EFT. That's basically it. Another very easy location is this small wagon. This wagon is also very likely not to be looted, and I really recommend go in this wagon, grab everything you can, especially this jackets and ammo crate. Everything in here is worth to loot. As you can see, perfect example. It's okay. So risky move would be go in this area and go into the Grey Hall, but we will skip this because we have enough loot. And that's so important for me to show you how you can make consistent money in Tarkov, not with, oh, I found 3 LEDX and nothing else in my next 10 raids. This is a basic, easy woods run. Found some sugar, found some basic attachments, some ammunition, all of that. Everything is worth a little bit. You just have to know what. So, and right now, let's face our biggest challenge. I have to find the Fort Armor bush. Jesus, the storm outside. Holy mackerel. So, let's go. Oh, finally, thank God. All right, okay. So I have to drop this to where the black rock, where the Fort Armor, and we can drop the grenades. So this should work. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Let's get out. Whew. Let's leave, guys. 13 minutes left on the clock. Everything went pretty well. I hope I could show you, like, we had we had a bad start, but we made the best out of it. Even the sawmill and the new medical camp in the old area had enough loot for us. It's important to take your time, try to make clever decisions, don't take every fight, try to focus on the loot. We killed 3 guys? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Right. I'm just curious about the question marks. So, this went pretty fine. Let's take a closer look about my mission. And again, make clever decisions, guys. So, try to survive, don't take every fight. Try to save in terms of if you have to choose between your weapon attachments, ammunition, and your armor. Try to pick the best ammunition, suppress your weapon. You don't have to bring the best armor. You can play with a P.A.K.A, for example. Even in my case, a P.A.K.A would work, or a level 3 rig on woods is enough. You can kill a lot of scavs, and that's why I like woods the most. Shoreline is also okay if you like the resort, but everything around the resort, it's basically not worth compared to woods, as you saw in this video. And as a bonus, just I want to show you my final mission for the fort armor. Perfect. We are done with this. And as always, we Germans want to win at least something, so I would really appreciate your like for this video. And as always, stay safe and see you in the next one.